So today's tool talk is about the Yankee screwdriver. Now we call them Yankee screw. Go and get the Yankee screwdriver, or go and get the Stanley screwdriver. Some people might say, because that's the younger, the ratcheting, we all know what we're on about. These screwdrivers that self-screw themselves, big ones, small ones. This one here is a Stanley Yankee. Look, it's got the both names on it. It's got the Stanley and the Yankee on it. Yeah. This one has got the North Brothers, because it all started off as a North Brothers Yankee, Philadelphia. Yeah. Patented December the 11th, 23rd of the 11th, because they go that way, I'm guessing. December the 11th, 23. So is that 1823 or 1923? Anyway, so we're all pretty familiar with those, and I'm going to just show you. Hold on a minute. In and out and going around the workshop, filming everything else. Have you noticed these here? Yeah, this is the Yankee, North Brothers Yankee. North Brothers, you see, that's the 1003, which is a slightly smaller one, smaller version, and this is the 1005. So Debbie's not here today, so I'm going to attempt to read what I found on the internet, and the table goes up and down. There's plenty of Miller Falls ones, but there's not many of these around. You don't come across them, you don't see them. I mean, this was the first one. We've got a complete one here. The top is missing spares or repairs. I bought this one first, then I bought this one. So you could remanufacture the top of it, because it's only the top that's missing on this one. The table's okay, the shaft is okay. The shaft is very delicate on these. The shaft is important because by all accounts, they like to snap the shaft. Yeah. So anyway, there's this one. 1913, do you see that there? Oh. Let's get closer, there we are. 1914. And this one hasn't got a plate, but you do see it on here. First of all, the style is the same. You'll see this is the style. So this is just a bigger version of that. You can see the style on that one as well, can't you? It's the same thing. Is there a 1004? Is there a 1001, 2, 3 and 4? I don't know. Anyway, let's really look close at this. And you see in here, it's not easy to spot. This is the 1005, the Yankee 1005. North Brothers, USA. So let's come back out. This one has gears. This is a 2-speed. This one is a 2-speed. This is a single speed, as in it drills. And as you can see, the mechanism's not engaged. I'm just going to show you how this works. It drills itself, it pushes itself into the material. That's on a quicker version. You just pull this clip around, then it starts ratcheting up. This is a better for a hand drill. Self-feeding itself in, look. There's something very nice about these hand drills. You hear them clicking their way in. Anyway, let me just show this article that I found. So we found this on Oogie Googling. You know, we Oogie Google everything, don't we? Yeah, the North Brothers 103, which is the smaller of the two, bench drill, and its largest sibling, the 105, is one of the finest bench drills ever produced. They were only made for about 15 years and are now something of a rarity. Yeah, you see a lot of Miller's Falls. Now, was that a distribution thing? You do see Miller's Falls ones come up. They're quite common, they are, to find, and you see them in the shows, but you don't even, you see everyone else's and they go to this show and that show over this side of the pond and the other. You don't often see these out in the wild, as you might say. And I was very lucky to find the two that I've got, or the three I got, I should say. So let's carry on, shall we? A bit of a rarity. I was lucky enough to get hold of one of them a couple of years ago. This is this particular person's journey with one. You can read about how I refurbished it, and I have described some of the ingenious features of the drill below. And this is what we were just looking at, weren't we? The 1003. And we've got a 103. And we've got a 1005, haven't we? Let's see what he says about the North Brothers Manufacturing Company was based in Philadelphia and became famous for their Yankee branded tools, particularly the iconic Yankee ratcheting screwdriver, without which no handyman's toolkit is complete. I agree with that. The original ratchet screwdriver was invented by that bloke, Sakiti Furbish of Portland, Maine in 1895, and he joined the North Brothers a couple of years later when the company he was working at, Forest City Screwdrivers and Drill Company, was acquired by the firm. I'm guessing that's the pattern picture. Furbish was a prolific inventor who went on to file around 30 patents of inventions relating to tools and their associated manufacturing processes. We know from this subsequent patent, all of which were assigned to North Brothers, that he moved to Philadelphia and joined the company. Wow, and what we're really interested in here is, look at these adverts, these fantastic adverts for the drill and the self-feeding mechanism. I can feel a bit of drilling coming on, can you? I can feel a bit of drilling coming on. Wow, yeah. And they did, they were really, they're around the 1920s. So if ever you come across one of these Yankees, don't matter what you pay for it, grab it before it comes to an end. Yeah. Wow. And this is just, Googling and finding out. This is Google finding the tools and then out in the wild and then researching them, discovering how old they are, getting them all working is the thrill of finding these things. Yeah. And this guy took it all to pieces. Oh, basically all I've done is doused them in oil and got them going again. Yeah. Shall we go and do a bit of drilling? All the drawings are here, look. So we're going to do a bit of drilling. I know somebody did a film on YouTube and the plate had snapped. So he was in bother with that. And the parts. Wow. Yeah. We haven't found a vice yet, have we? A proper Yankee vice. And there's quite a bit about them on the internet. I mean, it almost, you want to find something where there's no information, makes it even rarer, doesn't it? Here we are. Oh, look. I'm on there. Reggie on the road. When they first came. Yeah. They're forevermore in history. Hadn't noticed that. Shall we press that? It's, watch what? Oh, let's do the adverts. Hold on. I've got a fantastic story to tell you. I can't wait to tell you. I'm really, really excited. So you remember, we bought this, and when are we going to call this one the middle price one? And remember, I mounted it, and there was a few bits missing. Well, there was a gentleman on the old YouTube named Nick. And Nick sent me a request. Would I like to buy this one? Now, this has been the dearest one, but can you see it's got the mechanism above, which now I can copy, or I've got an idea what I've got to do. So this one came along. Do you know all the mechanism was missing off this one? And I had a handle missing. This one, it's got the handle, and I've got the mechanism so that I can copy it. So I'm pleased with that one. What I was thinking of getting a G-clamp or something out of a car boot and just replacing that there, but I might keep it now. Anyway, so that is the dearest one that I bought. And that's the middle one that I bought, the first one that I bought. Anyway, so the story goes, I saw one, and remember these are plated, look, these have got Yankee. This has got the Yankee 1003. This one again, the Yankee 1003. So I saw one on Facebook sale thing in Worcester. And it looked the same, and I thought I was going to get one of these, a 1003. So I put a cheeky bid in. If I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Well, anyway, the gentleman came back with another bid, so I split it in half, and then I said, right, this much, which was more than I was originally going to bid. So the wife was going a bit mad. The wife said, but like you said, you were only going to put a cheeky bid, and if we get it, we get it. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Anyway, you know what it's like. I ate a bit of humble pie. I travelled 100 miles to go get it. And voila, I was expecting a 1003, and this is a 1005. Yes, this is a 1005. The plate is missing, so it wasn't advertised as a Yankee, because for some reason the plate's gone missing. But this is a complete one. Look at this one. This is the one that is in the advert. This is the one that we've got the advert for. Yeah, 1913. And it ended up, this was the cheapest. Yeah? Right then, so that film is there. All right, Bobby. It's, you only have to put in, was the cheapest. You only have to put in Yankee 1003 and 1005 bench drill, and you'll find that the complete film. Yeah. So you know me by now. I haven't just got one bench drill. We bought this for spares. I keep meaning one day to turn that into a lamp, nick the handle off it. Yeah. But this is a Union. This is the vise that came with this one. And there's something about these drills that's very sort of soothing. And you see the mechanism, hold on. Yeah. As this rotates, there's a cam. As this, and the Union one, it works on the inside, the cam is here. But on this one, the cam is here, look. The end of that gear, see, it goes up and down, which then pushes the lever up above, and which turns it, so it drills itself down. You can do it by hand, but there's something sort of satisfying about turning the drill and watching it slowly forcing itself in as the drill is drilling away. It's just shoving itself, putting pressure on it by hand. Something satisfying about that. And here is the same again. This is the Union. With the, I'm guessing that's the original vise for it. It fits on that bed there. And this one here as well. This one, the cam is missing, but the cam runs on the inside. As you can see there, look. The cam, which makes the, what would you call that, a wobble? Yeah, the cam that makes the wobble is adrift on this one. Pivots on there. Pivots on there, look, see. Yeah, so, So there are my hand drills. So a few different people made the ratcheting screwdriver. This one's British made, Comet. A Comet number 1. Yeah. And we're yet to discover. This needs scrubbing and cleaning. You'd be surprised. There might well be a name under there. There is something under there that needs scrubbing and cleaning, doesn't it? And I'd suggest the rarest one I've got is this footprint here, look. There's the footprint. It's not the same as it's a ratcheting screwdriver, and it's a different sort of connection on the end. All these other connections sort of interconnect. There's a completely different drive system on this. So I've got to find an end to these. Yeah, but even Footprint dabbled in making of the ratchet screwdrivers. In here we've got a few egg beater drills. So yeah, we all sort of, you sort of need one in your kit, don't you? I reckon this is possibly a Miller's Falls. It's quite old. It's about the oldest one I've got, I think, because of the design of it. I'm guessing this blue is a Footprint. Yeah, this is a Footprint one. An egg beater drill. This is a Stanley egg beater drill. Yeah, Stanley. Made in England. And it's called a breast drill, isn't it? You put your chest or your breast or your arm, and then you push away and drill with this one. Yeah. So it's one of those things, you don't use it that often, but sometimes they're very useful, drilling little holes in awkward places. They do come in handy, yeah. But again, that's another whole collecting world of egg beater drills, isn't there? We'll keep away from them. Don't catch that bug yet. Here's an old soldier, picked up in the car boot, just because it's somewhat different. Rapid made in England. You do see them. They're always worth picking up and putting in your collection. You need at least one. Well, really, you need at least two, maybe three, to say that you're an owner, you know. So what's quite nice about this is it's got the adjustment on height here. You undo the screw, slide that up and down. Plus, you've got the adjustment of the bed itself. Will screw up and down. So you can either push it from below if you want to make up space, or this is the same, look, got the little it'll adjust again, undo the bolts, it'll go up and down the slider, so it's got that adjustment, and it's got the little bed that cranks up and down should you need it, should you, whatever you're doing, whatever you're drilling through. If you don't want to drill pressurized down, you can pressurize up if it suits you better. As you're going along, just give this a twist, sends it in.